I'm Penny ST, and I'm the host of Peace with Penny. We decided to do this in two parts. Last week, we spoke with Hadas Gottlieb, the principal at the Eastern Mediterranean International School in Israel, or EMIS. In part two, we will be speaking with a Jewish Israeli student and a Muslim Palestinian student from EMIS, a high school that brings together Israeli Jews and Arabs, Palestinians, and international high school students from across national and cultural divides for a life-changing educational experience. You may have noticed that we aren't using the students' names. We hope this is an overabundance of caution, but we're doing the interview using these constraints because of the fact that it can be dangerous for people accused of normalization, combined with the horrific tragedy in Texas. We want the students to be and feel safe. It is such an honor to speak to the next generation that will hopefully fix this mess we've left them. I feel it is such a unique experience to have this opportunity to speak to these two young people who now live together at school, yet whose communities at home often look at the other as enemies. Speaking with the students leading up to our interview was inspiring, and if other students are as impassioned to improve their reality, we're in great hands. Hearing what it's like to go to high school with the other, as well as the impact of living with people from so many different cultures and the influence it's had on them personally, was a lesson in remaining open to new experiences, the necessity to truly listen, confronting their own perceptions, and ultimately transformation. Admittedly, it made me want to be a teenager again and share some of the experiences they've had. What an exceptional opportunity filled with growth and possibility. The school's motto, the School for Change, fits their experience in myriad ways. A nonprofit founded in 2014, EMIS is home to 190 students. 20% are Israeli Jews and Arab, 20% come from Arab and Muslim nations, and 60% hail from 40 other countries around the world. Each brings their own identity and perspective, and together they weave a colorful tapestry that welcomes difference while finding common ground. Students live and learn together for 2 years in a vibrant community that celebrates pluralism, nurtures entrepreneurship, and fosters outstanding academic skills. EMIS offers students several academic tracks to pave their way to the best of higher education. Their academic curriculum follows the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program. The social and educational EMIS experience teaches diversity, dialogue, and the value of peace. EMIS also teaches respect for the environment and promotes sustainability as a way of life. So why did this Jewish mom, thousands of miles away from her West Coast home, choose to work on peace? It was the summer of 2014, and for my son's bar mitzvah present, just like many Jewish parents, we wanted him to bond with the Holy Land. Oh, it worked perhaps too well. My husband had stayed back at the hotel, and our friends, my son and I, had just stopped in a pharmacy.
Run to the bomb shelter, sweetie, please hurry. I didn't hear the sirens at first, but the Israelis did. They're used to hearing these things. We ran to the back of the storeroom. It was a 12-foot by 24-foot windowless bomb shelter. My heart's pounding. Boom, boom. I hear it and feel the percussion of the exploding bombs. I'm trying not to get sick. I look at my 13-year-old son and I think I'll never forgive myself if something happens to him.
That's an excerpt from a speech I gave to the Orange County Jewish Bar Association. It was the first, but not the last time we had to run to a bomb shelter. Our adventure and my transformation is also the subject of my book, Blasted from Complacency, A Journey from Terror to Transformation in Israel. There is no chapter in a parenting book on what to do when a war starts and you're on a family vacation. Think touring extraordinary and sacred sites mixed with cowering in bomb shelters. I'm still trying to get over the Jewish guilt of taking my son to war for his bar mitzvah present. The impact of being human targets helped me understand the plight of Israelis living like this, and it also made me want to work on peace. How Israel is often described on the news is not what I'd seen with my own eyes. And I felt Palestinian parents also preferred their children playing safely in their backyards. The missiles exploded just near enough to blow apart my world as I knew it, forever changing me. And you'd never recognize my life today with what it was like then. I believe I found my life's purpose. We hope you can join me with these students from EMIS, hearing how the younger generation approach one another, live together from different cultures, and face difficult issues, none more so than peace in the Middle East, will be enlightening. If our timing doesn't fit your personal schedule, you can see the recording on my website at www.penny.com under podcasts or on the Peace with Penny YouTube channel. Our prayers go out to the families suffering in Texas for their lost loved ones and continue to go out to the people of Ukraine. And as always, we conclude with a prayer that everyone will someday live in peace, shalom, and salam.